Hey guys, welcome back to dezandfoxplay. I'm Fox.
I'm Dez.
And this is clearly Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yes.
Yep, we're still playing it.
So we're going to let you know now that we're having some weird audio issue. It's happened in every episode, but this game exclusively just plays the same song in a loop in the background. Right. So I've just been looping the song in the background. Right. As things are progressing, though, we don't know if that's going to continue.
Yeah, the sound might change.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so we're talking about the festival that's coming
up. Right,
yep.
And the other girls are nervous
about it.
Right,
Monica is all about it, though.
We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayiori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you've heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica. Yes, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayiori's putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to be prepared ahead of time.
Sayiori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayiori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's law to ask for them to recite their poems out loud. Well, you looked right past that, didn't you, Fox?
Yep.
I guess I kind of overlooked that.
Take that.
So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same.
She poking nuts.
She's right in the eyeball.
Right in the eye.
And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. That's a weird phrase. Finding new horizons, and having fun!
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Oh, right. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayiori looks worried. Man, I was just speeding through.
Yeah, he's trying to get through this as fast as possible.
I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayiori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ooh. Okay, fine! I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki.
Yuri's just gonna kill people.
What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
I hope so.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way of the Fly. The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life.
There once was a little fly.
Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayiori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was too good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayiori? I'll go next.
Oh.
Jealous. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up.
Jealous.
I hope it's some sort of, witch's spell.
No, it's just Monica is stupid over and over again.
Monica
I just wrote this poem right now.
Garbage person.
I know a girl who's a garbage person. She stinks of garbage.
Her name is Monica.
Her name is
The end.
Monica. Let's see if you can get the metaphor in this one, ho.
Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Oh, sounds awesome. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort?
Dibs on band name, After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yeah.
Or the Crimson Eyes would be a good one.
Yeah.
As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then.
Sayiori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled.
Sayiori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out in the best way that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayiori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayiori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayiori meant when she said. Maybe this is what Sayiori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayiori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayiori.
Even Slingbo liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayiori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do that in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Slingbo. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
That's true.
Might as well let Slingbo lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it.
Sick burn.
Natsuki!
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I received applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. The fact that you're awful doesn't mean anything to us. Oh, I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat, makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
It's a song by Van Halen from the 1980s.
Jump! Might as well jump!
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
Now that wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
Slingbo's about going, yeah, it was!
It's garbage!
You better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. There we go. I stumbled over that one for a bit.
There's new music.
Oh, that's right. There is new music here, isn't there?
Yep. Let's just listen to this, even though they can't hear it. I mean, they'll be able to hear whatever you put up there, but...
I'll probably try to find this music and
yeah,
put it up
probably
there for
pretty
them.
easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayiori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayiori?
Yep!
Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay. It's okay, Slingbo. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayiori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayiori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayiori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayiori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh,
What do you
snap.
think? Well...
We're saving. Remember we were told to save right before a big decision. I would walk home with Yuri.
All right, so choose
so
it.
I could help her kill people. Or small animals that we came across.
Walking home with Yuri,
Nope,
huh?
nope.
Oh.
Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You just admitted it.
You woman. Jeez, there's not really even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it.
That's weird.
It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
That's true. Need you? Sayiori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh,
Yes. Man. Let's make this
Right.
happen.
Wait, how do you want to do this one?
Okay. I don't know your Slingbo. How do you want to do this one?
Total opposite of last time. Where
Do you
it's like
want it?
all fun stuff.
Your Slingbo. Make it happen, Captain.
Yep.
This is probably the one that you're going to be reciting at the festival. That would be my guess.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna go. Here's what I'm gonna go with. Basically random. I'm just gonna pick this one, then this one, then this one.
All right.
We'll just see what happens because I don't know how this.
Okay,
works.
I'm gonna try and make up a poem as you're doing it.
All right.
Go. These games of wrath delve into my memories of desire. I get jumpy when Doki Doki has a contamination on my playground. A flower is broken, and the variance of my bed whistles
This makes no sense.
as I am disowned. Silly play cries are skipping ambiently in my kitty.
It's a good poem.
Thank you.
Good job.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Walk faster. Don't worry, I just walked into.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Much like that Gorp character.
This Gorp I've heard about.
Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Sounds like a bit like, you sound a bit like Sayiori all of a sudden.
Monica, do you usually have fried squid?
I love me some calamari, yo.
Sounds so good.
So good. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
Oh, it's one of those.
I guess that's Japanese, is my guess.
Well, sure.
Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. There's a fourth wall
Yeah,
breaking.
we're breaking the fourth wall here.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Monica is clearly aware of what's going on right now. She's clearly aware that this is a video game.
Let's just focus on our event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where is Sayiori anyway?
Nope. Where is Sayiori anyway?
Oh.
Come on, man. Oh, there you are. What? Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. And on that cliffhanger of turning back...
Bum bum bum!
Ta-da!
We'll call that an episode.
Yeah, we're gonna call it quits here. We'll see you next time,
We're
guys.
getting some more weird stuff, some more fourth
Very
wall breaking.
slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're getting there, I think.
Episode 8 or 7. Fox still doesn't know.
This
It's
is
just a
7.
dating 7. Still doesn't know it's only a dating simulator.
Yep, that joke's funny every time.
Every time.
Anyway, we'll see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye.